Hey everyone, welcome back to another bonus episode of Horror Talks with Tate. My name is Tate Irons and I'm the host of the podcast. And today I have a very special guest here with me. We have Paul Stephen Mann, who is the filmmaker for the horror movie called Shiver Me Timbers, which is a Popeye horror movie. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see this movie when I have a chance. So, Paul, how you doing?
I'm good, buddy. Thank you very much for having me. Um, Life is good.
Yeah, that's no problem. Thank you for coming to be able to come and chat with me.
Okay.
So, I would like to ask, what is it like being a director?
Well, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It like never ends, especially on a low budget film because you on this film I ended up directing it, writing it, editing it, coloring it, doing the color grade. Um, and it just seems to never end, bro. It's just so much work. I think if you have more money, obviously you can just focus on directing. But in this particular case, I had to focus on a number of different, you're wearing a lot of different hats.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah, because I mean, I have heard that you have done like writing, producing, and editing. Like, I think that's like fantastic that you're doing all the others.
Yeah, I mean, also on this particular film, I was in charge of, well, I wasn't in charge. We had an incredible makeup artist, Hannah, but it was all my recipes for the blood.
Mm,
So I back
yeah.
in the 90s, I was a special effects makeup artist. So I was, even though I wasn't doing it, I was coming up with recipes because artificial blood, people don't realize how
Mm,
much it costs. It's very
yeah.
expensive for such a low budget movie, going through so much blood. So I was dealing with that as well. I was um, many things.
Yeah, that's so cool. Um, do you have any favorite parts about being a director?
Well, it's kind of cool because ultimately, also because I wrote it. Um, Creatively, it's kind of fun because it's completely your vision. That,
Yeah.
that you're not. Sorry, let me just go to this thing. You're not. It's not like you write it and then it's changed and you have no control. You're kind of what you imagined at the beginning is what ends up on the screen to a degree.
Yeah.
To a degree,
Yeah.
because we have very little money, so it's not going to be exactly what you wished, but it's going to be as close as you can get for the money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it does sound cool, like being a director and that.
But I mean, it's got its negatives too, because if bad stuff happens and all that, you have to deal with that. Um, and there's always, especially on a low budget film, you're always like, there's always hurdles along the way that you have to sort of creatively, get around, whether it's time, money, uh, just different things. You're on such a tight schedule, you might not be able to get a shot the way you wanted it. So you get the master
Mm.
shot, but you don't get the cuts. So, but it's fun. I love it. It's a creative process. I had a great producer, Ali, um, and then Keith, who did what they can to knock those hurdles down for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. Um, if you like horror, what is your favorite horror movie or franchise?
Oh, dude, that's like that's a hard question. I love so many. That's oh my God. Um, I like the '80s horrors from the
Oh yeah.
obviously Shiver Me Timbers is like a nod to all those '80 the horror comedies. I loved the original Trauma films. The Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem
Mhm.
High. I liked Fright Night. which was a
Oh
1985
yeah.
vampire film. I love that.
Mm.
Um, the original Lost Boys, I guess. Near Dark is on my list. That's not a comedy, but it was just such a great movie. But
Yeah.
Reanimator, Toxic Avenger. I like, as far as a franchise, I like the first few Freddy Krueger Elm Street
Oh
film.
yeah.
Also, I was a kid; it was brand new. Um,
Yeah.
I like the Texas Chainsaws. I like the sequel too, even a lot of people don't. Um,
Mhm.
I reckon modern times. I love the Scream franchise. That's fun, and
Yeah, they are fun.
I really enjoyed the last two. Scream 5 and 6, and I know there's a
Mhm.
seven coming. I mean,
Yeah.
I love it all, bro. I'm not big. I'll tell you what. I know what I don't like. I
Mhm.
don't like the films that are just too arty farty and serious.
Mm.
I want
Yeah.
I want to laugh. I want to be scared. I want it all. I don't want deep, meaningful. You
Yeah,
know,
that
you know. That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
don't.
yeah, I bet that like these movies like you wouldn't like them. Um 'cause and I mean like I do like the Scream franchise and I'm super excited for the seventh one.
Me too.
Um yeah. And I gotta say I have like two most favorite franchise. One is Terrifier. Have you heard of that?
I love the Terrifier. Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
great. I went to the cinema to see three. Loved it. Loved to. Loved the first one. All Hallows Eve. As well. Um, but I love Damien Leone. I love everything about that guy because
Yeah.
he's a former special effects artist who's still doing the effects, even though
Yeah.
he's directing the movie. Um, which I don't. That's such an undertaking because to do the effects and direct the movie. Um, I,
Yeah.
I think he has a little bit more time than we did because we shot our film in 10 days. So it
Mm.
was possible. Thankfully, I had great makeup artists, a great makeup supervisor. Um, so had we used, because of money, we used a lot of digital, which,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, which I'm not a fan of, but we just didn't have the money and time
Mm.
to do it practically. So what I can tell you is in the sequel, we're
Mhm.
going to do it all
Yeah.
practical.
Yeah, that's true. Cause yeah, the reason why I love Terrifier because like I love gore like so much and like I have a feeling because like I did see Terrifier 3 in cinemas and yeah, lots of people were like stunned. Like I was stunned too, but like I was really enjoying it.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Mhm.
great. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, my biggest regret with Shiver Me Timbers is too much digital, but at the same time, if it wasn't for the digital, there wouldn't be a Shiver Me Timbers because we didn't have the money to do it any other way. Um,
Mm.
but there will be, like I said, the sequel is all practical.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah. Um, so are there any other upcoming movies you'll be working on?
We're currently um, in the beginning stages of Shiver Me Timbers 2, which uh,
Oh.
which is going to be hopefully shooting next year. And I've finished the script. And we're currently doing the breakdown of the script for locations. But because we're wanting to go all practical, there's a lot more preparation and there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
more death and gore. So it's a lot more
Mm.
special effects. And as you know, that stuff takes time. You got to build it. You got to, you know, take life masks, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to take longer to do prep wise. And there's two monsters in Shiver Me Timbers too, not just Popeye. So, but
Oh,
you'll find out about that uh, down the line.
wow, that will be interesting. I'm totally gonna see that, but I still have to see the first one.
Yeah, the first one's just Popeye and olive oil, and it's comedy horror. It's tongue in
Yeah.
cheek, you know. So
Oh, yeah. I remember you did say it's comedy horror because, like, I love comedy as well. So I bet this is gonna be a good movie for me.
it's good, and it's gory. Very gory.
Yeah. Um, so about Shiver Me Timber, how did it feel when you were making a horror film about Popeye since he became in the public domain?
I loved it. I loved it. Popeye's a great character, and I'm of an age group where I remember all the Popeye cartoons and all the stuff, and um, I knew he was coming into the public domain and we could do something. Um, so I loved it also because you know you also know that people are going to want to watch your movie just to see what you did with Popeye.
Yeah.
That's a double-edged sword because it's great. It gets people to look at your film, but it's also bad because a lot of people want Popeye to be the hero, and he's not in our film. Obviously, he's the monster. Um,
Mm.
but it's great. It's fun, and you just have to be prepared for love and hate. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
like public domain horror, um, but I love it. I love all the public domain horror movies. I think it's a great subgenre.
Yeah.
There's some great ones out there. I mean, I loved. You saw Screamboat, I'm sure. Um,
Oh yeah, Green Boat.
that was,
Yeah.
that was a good one. The Winnie the Pooh 2 sequel, that was great.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
it was super great. I love it.
yeah. So um, I love I love that genre. A lot of people don't, um,
Hmm.
but it's fun. It's fun because you're dealing with a character. I mean, it's like if I came to you and said, "Make a Superman movie." Oh my God, you could just run with it, But
Yeah.
you know, it's fun.
Yeah, yeah, it is so cool because it's like I love how we're seeing child characters becoming killers and because I love the Twisted Child universe with Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan and
Yeah,
yeah, that I think they were great and the filmmakers of the Twisted Child universe did a great job making it.
yeah. They kind of kicked the door open for the whole
Yeah.
public domain horror. Those guys broke the wall down and opened the door, got eyes on it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I've watched all of them. I like Winnie the Pooh 2. I like the Peter Pan,
Hmm.
Neverland Nightmare. That's a good one as
Yeah.
well. I can't wait to see what they do with the next one that's coming out, the Pinocchio Unstrung. Because
Oh,
they keep stepping up every film.
yeah,
So
they do.
so it's fun. Because you want to see. I saw Bambi too. That was fun. Um,
Yeah, Bambi was great.
yeah. So and I like the fact that they're sticking with real horror. It's
Yeah.
um,
Mm.
we. I have to. If you haven't seen Shiver Me Timbers, ours is a very different vibe. Ours is ridiculous, stupid, comedy. And we're not trying to be ultra scary. We're trying to be more goofy, and
Yeah.
silly. Um, but those guys do what they do. Like I love it. We're not going to try and do any of that because they're doing it brilliantly. Um, the film that's closest to our vibe is Screamboat, which was kind of goofy and funny.
Oh.
And I love
Oh,
that film because
yeah.
um, but I like all the public domains, and I think it's great what these guys are doing. I'm glad they're doing it because like I said, they knocked the wall down and opened the door.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm really glad they did that. Yeah. So how does it feel working with the cast and crew for Shiver Me Timber?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, it was such a brutal shoot, 10 days, like 20-hour
Wow.
days to get it done.
Mm.
Um, that we all became very close, because by the time it was done, we were all exhausted, because it was 10 days of nonstop. But I loved it. And when we do the sequel, we're pretty much using everybody the same. Um, we're bringing in more and more makeup artists because we're going practical. And there's much more death.
Mm.
But it's just, we're even, well, you haven't seen it yet, but, there's a couple of final girls, so they're obviously coming back. Olive Oil's coming back. Scylla's coming back.
Oh yeah.
And Big Tony, who plays Popeye the Monster, he's obviously coming back. Um,
Mhm.
and what I can tell you, there's a lot of flashbacks and stuff. And we're doing that just because we want to work with these actors again, because they were troopers. They were young. Our
Oh,
cast,
okay.
I think age-wise, was like 18 to 25,
Oh,
whole cast. Except for the older guys, obviously, Lieutenant Lang. He was,
okay.
like closer to my age, Big Tony. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, it was such a great, these guys. We want to work with them again because they were so great on the first film.
Yeah, yeah, I bet it was great because like I'm pretty sure like it'll be great like seeing the actors like coming back for the sequel because like I mean like since when I see it I'll start to know these actors and then I'll be excited to see them come back.
Well, yeah, Amy, who plays Olive Oil, she's been getting a lot of attention because of this film. So um, people like Tony. Tony's big. He's a big guy that plays Popeye. And what's going to be great for Tony on the next one is it's going to be all prosthetics. He was a combination of prosthetics and digital in the first film. This time around, it's just going to be completely prosthetic, so be much more Tony. Um,
Okay. Yeah,
so
that sounds perfectly great. Like I cannot wait to see this.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Um, were there any particular challenges?
Oh, time, money, um,
Hmm.
the whole way through. We're just trying to get it done in the hours. There was a lot of night shoots, so
Oh,
we're trying to get
yeah.
it done before the sun comes up. Um, and because it's low budget and there was so much blood, um, if you messed up, if you made a mistake, it wasn't like you could just do another take, because you had to clean
Mm.
up, and time, so there was that challenge. Um, and sometimes you had to get it in the first take because you couldn't do a second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause yeah, I bet it's like difficult like filming it for like all night. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, if you've got money, um, and you do a special effect and it doesn't work out the way you wanted it, you've got money. You can take the actress, clean her up, put her in a fresh set of, clothes, and you've got people that will clean up the set and do it again. We didn't have that luxury.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's like very challenging.
I mean, and even when it was done and I watched it back and I was in the edit, I still wasn't happy with the amount of blood, and there was a lot of blood. Um,
Yeah.
so we added blood digitally afterwards as well in some scenes. So it's a combination. Um, but yeah, it was filled with challenges. Time, race. How they say you were burning daylight. We were burning night because we had to get it done
Mhm.
before the sun came up. Um,
Yeah.
it was a challenge.
Yeah, I bet it was a challenge. Um, so what did you expect from the audience when they see the movie?
Well, I wanted them to under. Well, I wanted them to understand firstly, this is not The Exorcist. This is not Nosferatu. This is the Toxic Avenger. This is reality.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. So I hoped we got that audience, and when we did, it was great because they got it
Yeah.
and they laughed. It's also peppered with tons of references to other horror movies of the genre of the time, and then when they
Mm,
got it, and they all got it, I loved it. Um, and of course, there's the people that just don't get it.
yeah.
Um, but I we just had a screening actually last week in Paisley, is out in Scotland.
Oh,
It went really well. The people got it. They were laughing in all the right places. You could hear the whispers when they caught a reference. You know,
oh,
for example, there's a scene where Olive Oil is reading her letter, and it's signed by, and I can't remember it now, but it's signed by the actress
mm,
from Friday the 13th, who plays Jason's mom.
Oh
You know,
wow.
but it's such a subtle reference. You know,
Oh, okay. Well,
so when you hear the whisper, because they see it, or there's another scene where the phone number that's read out is the phone number from Return of the Living Dead.
oh,
That's on the,
okay.
and then you hear the in the audience. You know that they're going, oh yeah, that's the number from Return of the Living Dead.
Well, that's so cool. I'm glad that the screening like gone really well. Like, I'm so
Oh,
proud of you.
we had a few. We premiered it in February in London, and that was a great screening. It
Mm.
was really busy, um, and that got the laughs. That got all the. It was the right audience.
Yeah, yeah, I bet it was the right audience. Like, I'm very happy about that.
It was good.
Y- Yeah. Um, I think I only have one more question. Um, what are your favorite parts when you were working on the movie?
Well, there was a couple. Um, I like the kill. The It's a spoiler, but I like the
Yeah.
kill in the tent, where Ross gets Trent is his character's name. Ross gets killed by Popeye when he's having sex with Leona, who
Mm,
plays Lizzie,
okay.
and, and it was really bloody. It was just a really good practical effect. Um, and I remember because we built the interior of the tent in a room and it's indoors. And it only had two walls, so because we had to get the makeup people down on the ground with the blood, syringes, and
Oh,
everything.
oh
I just
yeah.
remember looking around, and the entire cast and crew, even people that weren't filming that day, was there just to watch this scene go down. And then there was windows as well in this room, and there was all these people looking through the window because it was such a great kill. I love that memory, and I've
Oh.
got yeah, that was a good one. And then also one that's not in the film was when the giant saw that Amy wields called Bernice. It's a giant buzz saw. Uh, when she first put it on, Harrison, our props guy that built it, built he's a bloke. He's tough and heavy, and he's
Yeah.
wielding it like it's nothing. And then he put it on
Yeah.
Amy. She put the backpack on, and then she nearly fell over with the weight of it. That was a funny memory. Um,
Yeah.
I think I think those are my favorite parts of filming was that, and my favorite part of the movie is actually that kill. Come to think of it, when Ross gets killed, there's a few parts I like, but that one, and when the meteor lands in old man Popeye's pipe before he transforms into the monster, that's a funny scene. We did real good with that. So those are my favorite memories from the set. Also,
Wow, that
on the last day when we finished, and I was in the van with Ali, the producer, and we just done 10, 20-hour days, and we drove away from the set, and we were just started laughing hysterically with exhaustion.
yeah. Well, yeah, that is so cool. Like those are like great memories. Like and like what you said about a giant buzzsaw, I was like, I gotta say, buzzsaws and like chainsaws are my favorite weapons in horror movies. So yeah, I'm totally looking forward to it.
Good, good. It's a big saw. It's a buzz saw. It's not a
Yeah.
chainsaw, but it's bigger. The blade is as big as Ollie. You know,
Whoa. Okay, I'm definitely seeing this like straight away when I have a chance.
it's ridiculous. It defeats gravity. We had it on wires so she could hold it. So because it was so heavy.
Ah, yeah, I bet it was heavy.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. There was in the sequel, the saw's only going to get bigger. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this already. Like, oh my God, this is gonna be a fantastic movie.
How did you guys find out about it? I know it's out in Australia. Um, I believe it's out in. I know it's available on a couple of the streaming services over there. Have you? How did you find out about it?
Um, so I do have a feeling that I haven't really checked if it's like in Australia, but I did hear because like you said it's on Amazon and iTunes, right?
Yeah, in Australia. Yeah,
On Australia.
in
Um,
Australia, it's on Amazon and it's
oh,
on iTunes on Australia and New Zealand, I believe.
okay. I think I might have saw it. I probably might have saw it like went on Amazon. So yeah, I think it could be on Amazon in Australia.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. So everybody in
Yeah,
Australia needs. Yeah.
yeah, that'll be cool. So like when I see the movie, I will be doing a review to to like let you know how much I enjoyed it,
Okay.
and like see the rating of it on my social media.
Cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah, you'll love my rating because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good movie for me.
It's just like I'm warning you. There's a lot of stupidity and comedy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm totally into that. Yeah,
Good, good.
yeah.
I,
Well,
I
I
hope
think that's all the questions. Yeah,
you pick up on all the references.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lot.
That'll be. Yeah, I bet it's a lot.
I think on IMDb, somebody went on there and put in the trivia or in the movie connections a list of all
Yeah,
the references, so you can check it out.
yeah, yeah. I'm totally gonna check it out. Like, I think this is gonna be so cool.
Good, good,
Yeah.
cool,
So I think that's all the questions I got. So
awesome. I've enjoyed it. Yeah,
yes, yes. Thank you so much for coming, and it was such a great time talking with you about Shiver Me Timber.
cool, cool. Well, I look forward to talking to you again at some point, and um, I hope you enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I sure will. I'll keep you posted on when I see it, and I'll let you know what I think of it.
Cool, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, and can't wait for the sequel.
Awesome, even better.
Yeah.
Great.
So everyone, if you haven't seen Shiver Me Timbers, I recommend go checking it out on Amazon and iTunes. So I heard that it is gory, like Paul had just told me. So I hope it's going to be so good. And if you guys are watching it, then I hope you guys enjoy this movie because I'm pretty sure I will. So, yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching this bonus episode. And thank you so much again, Paul, for coming to chat with me. And
Thank you for
I,
having me.
yeah, no problem. And I will keep you posted on when I see the movie.
Great. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, so guys, make sure to stay spooky and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.